Dorchester County is one of the most fascinating places in the world.
When you come across the bridge, all your troubles just drain away from you.
We have a wonderful sense here of diversity.
We have so many great homes and architecture that still exist here.
It's laid back and it's beautiful and it's relaxing.
You can have a brand new experience every single day of the year here. We have so much to offer.
The beauty of Dorchester County is that we have a beautiful spirit about us. We have a wonderful blend of people who treasure our history and people who look forward to the future of our community.
There's so much in Dorchester County once you get off of the highway, but most people don't even realize it. And that's the beauty of the county, because there's so much here to see and do, but yet it's unspoiled. That really has yet to be fully discovered. We want people, when they come here, to experience Dorchester County as we know it. My wife Susan, she is a tour guide. She knows the wildlife. She knows them on a personal basis, and she can take people out there in the rivers and get them so close to the wildlife you can almost reach out and touch it.
We think that boating is a great experience because it is a family experience. We all go wakeboarding and kneeboarding. We all go tubing together, and the people on the boat are watching and laughing. So it just makes wonderful family memories when you do all those things together.
3, 2, 1, mark, clean start, we're racing 5 liters,
I can still, to this day, remember the feeling of sliding down in that cockpit and reaching up, turning the key, and feeling the power take off behind me. Dorchester County is home of 8 Hall of Fame racers, more than any other city in the world, and we're really proud of that. Today, we have people like Tom Thompson, and Tom and his father won 7 national championships in a row. No one has ever done anything like that.
looking up to the front. Tom Thompson leads in the bass boat.
Direct comparison to the hydroplane class would be the Jersey Speed Skiff class. Coming down the race course, these things are everywhere but in the water. They're up in the air, they jump from side to side, they jump all over the place, and as a result become a real crowd favorite.
Taking a slight lead, but Thompson's got the advantage on the inside.
If you're a traveling angler or tourist looking to try something different, Dorchester County has a lot to offer. We have a diversity of wildlife, particularly for what I do for a living, a diversity of fish. So one day we could be paddling in a grass flat in the Honga River, and another day we might be working an oyster bar on the Chop Tank. Chop Tank River specifically is an important spawning area for striped bass. Down in Blackwater, you can fish from a number of those bridges, and typically you'd catch white perch, striped bass sometimes, catfish, a good number of catfish, and some big catfish are pulled out of those waters, as well as crappie and some black bass. That's the beauty of fishing. Every day is different. Some days you do really well, and some days you don't do so well, and fishing from Dorchester County, you have more good days than bad days.
The thing that captivates me about Dorchester County and its history is its link to the past. I have a real sense of what life was like, and you sense that, you feel that when you go into our small museums. There's this real sense of pride, if you will, of holding on to our roots. I love to drive down to Hooper's Island, the very southern part of this county, and watch the sunset over the Chesapeake Bay. Time has not touched that. It's totally unspoiled, and it touches your heart to see that.
All around you, there is a rich panorama of Dorchester County history to visit. You can explore the details of historic High Street in Cambridge or historic East New Market in Vienna, and see homes of sea captains, merchants, and governors. Sail on the Nathan, the last Chesapeake Bay skipjack oyster boat built in the 20th century. Walk the grounds of Old Trinity Church, reportedly the oldest intact church in continuous use in the United States. Visit the Stanley Institute, a one-room schoolhouse opened in 1867 for African American students and operated until the 1960s when segregation ended in Dorchester County. Or you can tour landscapes where one of America's great heroes grew up as a slave.
If you want freedom, come with me. If you value freedom, come with me. I'll take you to freedom. My name is Araminta Ross, better known as Harriet Ross Tubman. When I was a slave, I worked hard, picking cucumbers, picking tomatoes. I went from master to master, and now I'm learning about this thing they call freedom. Way in the water, God is gonna trouble the waters.
I'm Chief Sewell E. Winterhawk Fitzhugh. I'm chief of the Nassau Wawash Band of Indians. We are the original Dorchester County people. The powwow, it not only helps our people and showcase us and the native people that are here, but people can come and see other native people. We have an average over the 2 days of 40 or 50 different tribes could be represented there. The drumming and the singing and the dancing to many Native American people is a healing experience. It is a time to find center. It is a time to heal.
When I was a little kid back in the 70s, it was a big day back then to see one bald eagle. And what makes me really excited today is I can take a drive on the back roads between, say, Vienna on the Nanticoke and Blackwater National Wildlife Refuge, and you can count up to 60, 70 eagles in one morning's drive. Blackwater National Wildlife Refuge is massive. It's tens of thousands of acres. And that's the kind of thing I love. You know, if you can travel from the city in a couple of hours on one tank full of gas and get here and turn the car off and just step outside and you get this, and you really feel like you are in an extremely natural area, and you are. And then when you get a pair of these out and you start looking at all the critters and the birds and the fish, it starts to build this picture together that is absolutely one of the best places on the East Coast to come experience nature and all the things that live here in our wild areas. You don't have to be a birder to appreciate is seeing 20,000 snow geese take flight on a winter morning here from a marsh at Blackwater. The sound, the sight of this massive flock of whiteness just flying through the sky and then making formation, going to their next destination is truly a spectacle.
The Taste of Cambridge is a fantastic event, and it's also an opportunity for people from out of town to come in and experience the flavor of Cambridge.
On your mark, get set, pick!
One of the wonderful advantages we have here is our history with the blue crab and the many watermen, the fantastic watermen that we have. And so we developed the Taste of Cambridge. And we wanted also an opportunity to showcase all the great crab recipes that a lot of our restaurants here in town have. It's a fantastic event, music and food and fun and beer and wine and all sorts of great things.
We only got a few more left. Now he's in.
You know, how many small towns have a great Italian restaurant around the corner from a great French bistro right next to a excellent Irish pub and across the street from a great seafood joint that's in a town that's only at about 10,000 people? I think that's a fantastic mix.
There's a great sense of pride here in the county, and it seems to be sort of a contagious sort of thing.
When I look and ride this county, no matter where I go, it represents home. The marshes, the waterways, the roads, the fields, it's all community, it's all family.
Dorchester County is the jewel of the Eastern Shore. We embrace the new, but we also remember and want to have everyone experience part of our history and our past. So this is the place to be if you want to get a sampling of what life in Maryland is all about, because we're close to everything and everyone knows how to get to Cambridge.